Hey people, it's Nias talking. Now this is from Bloomberg.com. Haiti is the only country in Western Hemisphere without vaccines, and this was 1 month ago, 8th of June 2021. Haiti, the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere, because America, France, and other countries keep robbing it, has earned another grim distinction. It's the only one that hasn't vaccinated a single resident against COVID-19. One of a handful of nations worldwide still awaiting vaccines, Haiti was among the 92 poor middle-income countries offered doses under the COVAX facility. But the government initially declined AstraZeneca PLC shots, citing side effects and widespread fears in the population. Haiti did not reject the offers of vaccines from COVAX. Haiti Ministry of Health General Director Lauren Adrian said in a telephone interview, "All we asked was that they change the vaccine they were providing us." By last month, the equation had shifted. Fears about AstraZeneca was subsiding, just as Haiti was seeing a surge in cases. Might I remind you, in Tanzania, when they used these tests to test for people with COVID, they actually found that they don't work, and they tested a goat and a fruit, and they both came up as being positive. When the country finally agreed to receive the doses, production issues in India and a spike in global demand made them unavailable. The United Nations Vaccine Market Dashboard, which processes information provided by COVAX, has no scheduled delivery date for Haiti, and Adrian said it is unclear when the vaccines will arrive. The pandemic is just the latest malady to befall the nation of 11.3 million. Haiti has just seen months of protests against President Jovenel Moïse and a rash of gang violence and kidnappings. Last month, a staff member of Doctors Without Borders, the non-profit that runs several clinics and hospitals in Haiti, was murdered on his way home from work. COVID, along with the violence, has become one more huge obstacle providing basic health care, and the organization's mission head, Alessandro Andrea, while Haiti has reported 15,445 cases in a country with 11 million people. 11 million, okay, that's nothing. And 325 deaths due to COVID-19. More people, I'm guessing, probably die of hunger, malaria, or just being murdered by the crime in Haiti than ever being killed by COVID. I'm just guessing, but that's probably most likely true. The true scope of the problem is obscured by the lack of widespread testing. We are seeing a high mortality rate and facilities are overloaded. She said, the dearth of vaccines is all the more striking because neighboring Dominican Republic, which it shares the island of Hispaniola, has vaccinated almost 20% of its population. The vaccines are available only to Dominican citizens and documented residents, leaving most of the estimated 750,000 Haitians living there ineligible. Father Thomas Garcia with the Foundation La Merced, a Dominican aid agency, said vaccinating the vulnerable, regardless of their nationality, should be a priority. This is not about saving yourself, this is about saving all, he said. We are all in the same boat. Adrian with the health ministry said it's unclear which vaccines Haiti might receive. First, the COVAX doses or ones offered to the region last week by U.S. President Joe Biden. I don't know why black countries always want to accept help from European nations. When have they ever come with anything good? They've never even given back any of the money, but they'll give you the vaccines. You also argue that there's a silver lining to the late arrival of doses. Many Haitians would have declined a shot before now due to widespread hesitancy. And the country is, and I want to just, hesitancy is just a code word for these people have abused our trust, and now we're afraid of what they'll do to us. You know, if it's not a hesitancy to be afraid of people who've harmed you repeatedly, it's called sanity. And the country is better prepared for the cold storage and distribution requirements, he said. I don't think this late onset of the vaccination program will have any impact on recovery, Adrian said. We started earlier and had a failure in our vaccination program. It will be the same as if we started now and had our program succeed. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm going to leave this article in the description. If you'd like to support this channel, leave my GoFundMe. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave that there as well. If you want to buy one of my t-shirts, I'll leave that there as well. Peace.